Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a fantastic Easter break with whatever you got up to, and as you can see, today I'm in the car. So I thought we'd just have a little catch up and see what's going on and what I'm getting up to over the next few months. If you're new around here, I'm Josh, and with my partner Laura, we create theme park attractions and day out videos across the globe. So if that's something that piques your interest, I'd love you to hit the subscribe button so you can join me and my family on our adventures. So I'd like to just start this kind of catch-up video with one big thing, and that's a massive thank you to every single person who shows up, watches every single one of these videos, and has hit the subscribe button and followed me for the last kind of year and a half. It truly means everything to me. We've hit a small milestone on the channel of 1,300 subscribers. This truly does mean everything to me. It helps me get one day closer to living the dream, and this is something I really love to do. I love running this channel and it's my passion. I absolutely love it. So it's been a fantastic start so far this year. We've gained something like 200 subscribers in the last few months, which is absolutely wild. So I really do appreciate it and thank you. And we've already been on a few theme park adventures. So we've been to Alton Towers already this year and Thorpe Park as well. And it's been so fantastic to get back into the park and meet so many of you and have sort of conversations about theme parks and all the rest of it. It's just been absolutely wild. And I'm going to tell you a quick story now about something that recently happened to me. Now, as some of you will know who have been here for quite a long time, I work full-time in hospitality. I manage a coffee shop for a very big coffee chain, and I had a moment the other week where somebody came into the shop and it was a YouTuber. Now this particular girl who it was, I've been watching her videos for the last 10 years and it's just crazy. Like, so she came in and was in the queue and I kind of saw her straight away and I was almost starstruck. I didn't know what to do because you kind of have that crazy thing that goes on in your head, like, is that her? Come on, it's got to be her. Is it? Is it? Is it not? No, come on, surely it is. Anyway, I was too scared to do anything about it. I kind of bottled it and I had to serve her. So obviously I made her drinks for her and everything, and my hands wouldn't stop shaking. I was obviously under pressure to try and deliver. And I wanted to make her like the most fantastic drinks and be, you know, something that I was truly proud of, but I couldn't stop my hands from shaking and I was trying to pass over the coffee and I was like this, and it just was, it was hilarious. And she was there for quite a long time. So I had my lunch break and sort of was chilling out, and then at the end of it I thought, do you know what, there's nothing to lose here. So I went over and sort of had a conversation with her and sort of, you know, asked her, you know, how she finds it, the ins and outs of YouTube. And, you know, it really meant kind of a lot to me that that one individual who I've been watching for, you know, the last 10 years, who's kind of helped inspire me to do, you know, this thing myself and all those other kind of bits, you know, took 15 minutes out of their day to have a conversation with me and give me some tips and practical advice and all sorts of things that, you know, are like gold dust. And, you know, I just really, really appreciated it. And it was a fantastic moment because it was almost like, you know, a moment of starstruckness, and it was insane how comfortable I felt so quickly after breaking the initial wall down. So yeah, that was something that just happened to me recently, which was kind of funny. And so what's coming up? This year there is some big plans, like huge plans. So first of all, we really want to go back to all the Merlin parks Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, all that sort of stuff. And on TikTok and that, I've sort of been professing over the last year that the best time to visit a theme park is on a Wednesday because Wednesdays are dead. Yeah, they are dead. In fact, they're so dead that I found out this morning that this week and next week, and probably for weeks after, Thorpe Park are shutting, right? On a Wednesday. Because, I don't know why they're shutting. I'm guessing because the crowd level is not enough to warrant them opening, paying all the staff and all that sort of stuff. But it's just crazy and kind of a little bit frustrating for me on my part, because Wednesday is like a secure set day off I have from work. So I always go out on a Wednesday, visiting different places and making videos and all that sort of stuff. So it's kind of kippered my plans because I really wanted to go to Thorpe Park next Wednesday, and it's kind of butchered that. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to go, but I really want to cover a lot more theme parks in the UK this year. So we only really started the long form videos in kind of the back end of last year's Scarefest. The Alton Towers, Blackpool, they were kind of the first vlogs I'd ever made. And I really enjoyed the process. I didn't know whether I was going to be initially at the start kind of a short form or long form creator. I didn't know. So I spent a couple of years in short form doing TikTok and shorts and all of that sort of stuff. But now I really want to get into, you know, properly being out vlogging trips, days out, everywhere we go, what we're getting up to, and showcasing these places for people that may not be able to get there and want to enjoy it as well, so you can come along for the ride, or just showing people what places are like so you know what to expect. Somebody like me, for example, I absolutely love to know everything about the places I visit. So when I go to places like Disneyland Paris, I will watch every video I can find on Disneyland Paris before I go, just because I love the place. And because I can't get there all the time, I really enjoy kind of the magic and seeing other people have a fantastic time there. And then it helps me manage my expectations for when I get there as well. So yeah, that's kind of that. So long form videos are something I really want to push harder and harder and harder, and more vlogs and more trips, which leads me on to say that this summer there's a big trip planned for us. As many of you have probably seen my family on the channel, so my dad, my stepmom, my brothers, this is a trip that I'm going on with all of those, and we'll be vlogging, documenting the whole trip all the way. So we're going to be going down to Parc Asterix in France and also to Plopsaland de Pan in Belgium. We'll be showing you around, showing you where we stay, the accommodation, and also I'm going to show you our travel to France because we're driving. So I just kind of want to showcase and help you guys understand how easy it really is to drive to France. My brother's never done it before, so he's coming along with us as well. And I'm even gonna probably get him behind the wheel so he can do some driving through Europe as well. So there's 3 of us in my car that can drive, so that'll be fantastic. So that's gonna be an amazing trip, and I really can't wait for that. So that's coming along this summer, and you'll be able to see that on the channel. Also, there is a monumental plan for a big trip at the end of this year towards the Halloween time. Now, I'm not going to be sharing any details of that just yet, or where we're going or what we're up to, but it's going to be pretty mega, and it will be worth sticking around to see what we get up to there, because it's truly going to be a fantastic trip. I don't quite know all the ins and outs of what we're going to be doing, but we're going away for 14 days, and we'll probably doing at least 10 theme park days while we're there, I would imagine. So that's going to be incredible, and something that's going to be truly worth sticking around for. Now, I've had a lot of people talking to me requesting, because a long time ago I spoke about doing a Planet Coaster series. Now, you're probably wondering what happened to the promise of Planet Coaster series. Well, the truth is I'm rubbish at it, and I just cannot get to grips with the cameras, how to, you know, move around, and how to build accurately so that I can see what I'm doing. And it's really frustrating. I've tried controllers, I've tried keyboard and mouse, and I just can't get anything to stick. So it's been a bit frustrating with that. I tried to bridge it with a little bit of like, could we get into Roblox potentially and see what we could do there? But really it's kind of a bit dead. And the gaming thing there, I put on pause for a little while. However, recently I just bought the remastered version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I have tested it out, and luckily for me it's a game that has been made for idiots, so I am going to be able to play this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Roller Coaster Tycoon series, and I'm going to do some park builds in there, which I think will be really cool. It's a game where you need to make money to be able to kind of build more. What's really exciting here is the first park I'm going to build is going to be inspired by the Winter Wonderland that comes to Hyde Park every year. So I want to build this Winter Wonderland-esque park with the Winter Wonderland-esque prices to match, and see whether I can make a park where people are happy and where people want to visit and get me good ratings and all of that kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be something that's going to be quite exciting. And I'm looking forward to getting kind of stuck deep into those. So you'll be able to chill out, watch me playing some games. So that'll be exciting too. And hopefully, overall, this year is going to be a banger. I've got a lot of parks planned this year, and not just all Merlin, because obviously the new Realm of Valgard is opening at Poulton's Park, and that's somewhere that I will be visiting in the near future. Probably getting on for somewhere, you know, over the next couple of months. I'm not going to go immediately when the Realm of Valgard has just opened. I'm not going for the opening or anything like that, but it's somewhere that I'm definitely going to get back to. Sorry, I just had to stop there for an ambulance to come through. But yeah, as I was saying, Poulton's Park. Poulton's Park is definitely going to be somewhere that we'll be visiting through this year. We're also probably going to head to a few more Southwest parks this year. Some places like Creeley, Woodlands, Breen, all that sort of stuff. And I'm hoping to tick off a couple of fun fairs this year as well. I don't quite know when the dates will be or whether we're going to be here, but obviously I did Bridgewater Fair last year, and if I'm around and we're not away then I probably will go back to Bridgewater Fair this year. I definitely want to do like the big Hull Fair as well, but I don't know whether that's going to materialize this year yet. So this year is going to be a pretty big year, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So thanks for watching this one, and hit subscribe if you want to join me for those adventures, and I will see you on the next one.